Today, just some high clouds. We will be mainly dry, just a 10% chance of a stray shower. Most of us won't see any rain at all today, and we will continue to enjoy some nice low humidity. Notice even as we head into the start of the work week, we will continue with these lower rain chances as we settle into the dry season with some breezy weather and near average highs. The highest chance for rain for this week, it's going to be on Wednesday. It looks like we've got a little bit of a disturbance that'll be trying to swing its way in from the Atlantic that could be bringing us just a few showers across the area, and then again on Friday. But overall, our rain chances pretty near average for this time of year. Not going to be looking at any big wet weather makers here in the near future. Out the door, beautiful shot of the sunrise there at 7:27 was our official sunrise. Now that it's coming up, we're going to start to warm things up a little bit. Currently dry as we take a look at our next weather radar network, and you'll stay that way for the most part today. We've got some drier air that's swinging in from the northeast that will continue to limit our rain chances. Most of us just looking at some passing high clouds, partly sunny to mostly cloudy sky. Should be a nice one. If you're heading out to the Dolphins game, tailgating today should be a-okay. The game should be really nice, comfortable conditions where you're also going to be feeling some lower humidity today, at least compared to what we had yesterday. Notice as we head into tonight, we stay dry. Tomorrow we see those rain chances bump up ever so slightly. Could be looking at just a couple sprinkles for the morning commute and throughout the day as those winds shift more around to the east. But many of us won't see any rain for the next couple days. High temperatures today, we reached near 83 degrees for Miami, lower 80s, Fort Lauderdale to Opelika, Kendall, those inland zones of South Florida, and down to the Keys. You can expect a high near about 82 degrees for both Key West and Marathon. Rip current risk will be high today. If you have plans to head out to the beach, surf will be about 2 to 3 feet. Those water temperatures in the upper 70s. Out in the water, we still have a small craft use caution alert for our Atlantic waters as those winds could still be picking up to around 20 knots. Seas at 3 to 4 feet with moderate chop for our bays down to the Florida Keys. You can also expect small craft use caution with those seas between 2 to 4 feet. Winds still a little bit gusty at times out of the northeast at around 15 to 20 knots with choppy conditions near shore. Out across the tropics, we are quiet across the Atlantic, but we are now focused in on an area in the Caribbean for the potential of development. This is a typical area for this late in the season. We tend to see things that are a little bit closer to home as the waters are a bit more shallow and continue to stay a little bit warmer for this time of year. 30% chance, nothing in this circle yet, but the National Hurricane Center highlighting this area where we could see a broad area of low pressure develop, and then it has a low chance of undergoing tropical development as we head over the next 7 days. Right now, they're giving it a 30% chance of doing so. The American model is showing a little bit more of that as we head into what would be the early portion of November. So it's something that we'll be watching. Not a threat to South Florida at the moment. Next weather 7-day forecast will continue with those low rain chances with highs in the middle 80s to the work week.